Swami says, the first guru is the mother. Her example, her advice, her admonition affects man deepest and longest. The second is the father, who was admired by the child for his strength and knowledge and feared for the punishment he inflicts. Next is the teacher, who leads him and guides him into the maze of material knowledge. But the guru alone can open the inner eye and cleanses the inner instrument of intuition. He induces you to question yourself. Am I this body, or is this body only a vehicle which I am using? And then discover the answer, I am not this body. Then the investigation starts to delve into the reality of the I. Who am I then? And the answer reveals itself in the purified consciousness. I am He, I am a spark of that glory, I am divine. Respected elders, brothers and sisters, Jai Sai Ram. It gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome you all on this auspicious day to our Guru Poornima celebrations. My name is Shanti, I am 12 years old and I attend SSE at the Sri Sathya Sai Centre of Warrington in Region 5 in the UK. Swami has given me this fantastic opportunity to take you through our programme today, and we certainly have some wonderful items to share with you. Also, I'd like to say a special thank you to Avantika Arvind, who attends SSE in Crewe, for the beautiful picture she has drawn, which has been used as the flyer for today's programme. Lovely work, Avantika. Now, let us welcome Swami with the opening prayers, which has kindly been put together by the families from our Halifax group. Please do join in.
गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् तच्चैयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजम् शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपाद स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यदिष्टदशाङ्गुलम् पुरुष एवेदगं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उतावृतत्वस्येशानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अथो जायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतम् दिवि त्रिपादूर्ध्व उदैः पादोऽस्नेहाभवात् पुनः ततो विश्वम् व्यक्रामत् शासनानशने अपि तस्माद् विराड जायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः स जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चात् भूमिमतो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यम् ग्रीष्म इद्मः शरद्धविः सप्तास्यासन् परिदयः त्रिसप्त समिदः कृताः देवा यज्ञम् तन्वानाः अबध्नम् पुरुषम् पशुम् तम् यज्ञम् बर्हिषि प्रौषन् पुरुषम् जातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्या ऋषयश्च ये तस्माज्जज्ञात् सर्वभूतः संवृतम् वृषदाज्यम् पशुघ्रस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्यान् आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्माज्जज्ञात् सर्वभूतः ऋचः सामानि जग्निरे छन्दागुंसि जग्निरे तस्माद् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वा अजायन्त एके चोभयाततः गावोह जग्निरे तस्माज्जाता अजावयः यत्पुरुषम् व्यददुः कथिता व्यकल्पयन् मुखम् किमस्य कौ बाहु काभूरूपादावुच्येते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यकृतः ऊरू तदस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्यागुम् शूद्रो अजायत चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखादिन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षम् शीर्ष्णोद्यो समवर्तत पद्भ्याम् भूमिर्दिशः श्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागुम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतम् पुरुषम् महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णम् तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वा विवदन् यदास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रप्रविद्वान् प्रतिशतस्रः तमेवम् विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः तानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यासन् ते हनाकम् महिमानः सचन्ते यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः अद्भ्यः सम्भूतः पृथिव्यैरसाच्च विश्वकर्मणः समवर्ततादि तस्य त्वष्टा विदधद्रूपमेति तत्पुरुषस्य विश्वमाजानमग्रे वेदाहमेतम् पुरुषम् महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णम् तमसः परस्ताद् तमेवम् विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था विद्यते यनाय प्रजापतिश्चरति गर्भे अन्तः अजायमानो बहुधा विजायते तस्य धीरा परिजानन्ति योनिम् मरीचीनां पदमिच्छन्ति वेदसः यो देवेभ्य आतपति यो देवानां पुरोहितः पूर्वो यो देवेभ्यो जातः नमो रुचाय ब्राह्मये रुचं ब्राह्मं जनयन्तः देवा अग्रे ततद्ब्रुवन् यस्त्वैवं ब्राह्मणो विद्यात् तस्य देवा असन्वशे ह्रीश्च ते लक्ष्मीश्च पत्न्यो अहोरात्रे पार्श्वे नक्षत्राणि रूपम् अश्विनौ व्यात्तम् इष्टं मनीषाणाम् अमुं मनीषाणां सर्वं मनीषाणां तच्छंयोरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपदये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शञ्चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः यदक्षरपदभ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं तु यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देव नारायण नमोऽस्तु ते विसर्गबिन्दुमात्राणि पदपादाक्षराणि च न्यूनानि चातिरिक्तानि क्षमस्व ईश्वर अपराधसहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हर्निशं मया दासोऽयमिति मां मत्वा क्षमस्व ईश्वर अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष ईश्वर हरिः ओम् तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात् ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Sairam. The Guru Paduka Stotram is a hymn composed by Adi Shankaracharya, honouring the presence of a Guru in one's life. This hymn describes the glories of the lotus feet of our Master and how a seeker's life transforms in the presence of the Guru. In our next item, 9 young adults of Region 5 joined together to offer the 9 verses of this beautiful Stotram. Let us enjoy this humble offering.
संसार समुद्रतारा नौकायिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिताभ्यां वैराग्य साम्राज्यद पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां।
वाराशिनिशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावां बुधमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानां रविपतिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां।
वाचा स्फटितामिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां।
नलिकनिकाशपदहृताभ्यां नानाविमोहदिनिवारिकाभ्यां नमः जनभीष्टततिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां।
नृपालिमौली व्रजरत्नकान्ति सरित् विराजन् जशकन्यकाभ्यां नृपत्वथाभ्यां नथलोकपङ्क्ते नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां।
संशोषण श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां
श्यामादिषट्कप्रदवैभवाभ्यां सामादिदानप्रतदीक्षिताभ्यां मुक्तेः हेतुश्च स्थिरभक्तिदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम्
स्वार्चापराणामखिलेष्टदाभ्यां स्वाहा सहायाक्षधूरन्धराभ्यां स्वान्ताच्छभावप्रदपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम्
कामादिसर्पप्रजगारुडाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्यनिधिप्रदाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां धृतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्याम्
Thank you to all the aunties and uncles of the Region 5 Young Adults team. That was truly wonderful.
Sairam, my name is Isha and I also attend SSC with my sister. I am very excited to present the next item, which is one of my favourite songs. SSC children from all over Region 5 have been involved preparing this song for Swami. I hope you all enjoy it just as much as we did singing it.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine.
Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Deep within my little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. I'm sure Swami really enjoyed listening to us all. For our next item, connecting with our Sadhguru, we are blessed to have young adults from the Sri Sathya Sai Centre of Newcastle in Region 5, who will share some of their personal experiences with our Swami. I'll hand over to Pravina Auntie to introduce this wonderful discussion. Please sit back and enjoy.
Sai Ram brothers, it's a blessing for us all to have this virtual satsang today with our Sai brothers on this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima. We have here with us alumni from Bhagwan's Institutes. We have a beautiful blend of students here who have had experiences in different phases of their lives. For example, Prashant studied in the primary school and Arvind studied in the higher secondary school, and Utkarsh, he did his graduation there. And also, Prashant and I experienced the beautiful form of our beloved Lord. And Utkarsh and Arvind studied when Swami was in his formless self. Let us now bask in the glories of our beloved Jagat Guru. Prashant, could you share with us some of your experiences from your primary school, please?
Sairam sister, before I start with my experiences, I was very fortunate to be born at Puttaparthi, the place where the divine had decided to manifest. My journey started with Swami at the age of 5 itself, wherein I was a part of the Seva Samiti of Puttaparthi. And so we used to go to Swami's darshan every month on regular intervals with the Seva Samiti members. And it was during one such occasion when I had been for darshan of Swami, and Swami had gone into the interview room. And those were the days when once Swami goes into the interview room, everyone goes to the canteen, South Indian canteen, for having their food, and comes back before Swami leaves to Swami's house. So on such day that we had gone to the canteen for having food, and I don't know what happened. Like, I didn't feel like eating anything on the day, and I had just rushed to wash my hands in a sink. And when I was washing my hands, I seen people running into the Kulwant hall. So I just followed everyone, and I heard someone saying that Swami is coming out of the interview room. So even I started to run along with the people, leaving all my father and all the Seva Samiti members behind, and I ran and just stood in the line. So those were the days when Swami used to, like, actually before Swami getting into the car, Swami used to speak to everyone in the line, and then only Swami used to get into the car. So it was then, chance by chance, then Swami came to me and Swami said, Bangaru, meaning the golden one. Swami asked me, what's your name? I said, Swami Sai Prashant. Then Swami asked me which class you're studying, which school you're. Then Swami asked me, do you know bhajans? I said, Swami, yes, I know, Swami, I know bhajans. Swami said, Partava? I said, yeah. Meaning that Swami said, will you sing it for me? I said, yeah, Swami, I'll sing. I sang Ganesha Sharanam Parama Pavanam. That was my first bhajan that my dad taught to me at that young age. And Then before Swami could leave, I stopped Swami and said, Swami, I know one more bhajan also. Which one? I said, Swami, Subramanyam, Subramanyam. Also, I know. Then I sang entire Subramanyam, Subramanyam, Shanmukhanatha Subramanyam bhajan. And Swami said, very good. This was my first interaction with the Divine Lord at the age of 7. So this is how my journey started with Swami.
This is surreal, Prashant. Swami talking to you and singing in front of Swami. This is a dream for all of us. You've been blessed to sing solely for our Lord. This is fantastic. What a blessing. What a grace. Swami has prepared you right from that young age, and see what we've got now, a fantastic bhajan singer. Thank you, Prashant.
Yes.
Can you tell us any learning that you've had in your primary school?
Yes. So during the primary school days, like during the summer vacation before leaving to our home, we used to have a discussion with Swami. Swami used to come to us and Swami used to always say the first thing is, never trouble parents when you go home. Don't ask them to buy any costly things and don't concentrate too much on external appearance of the body. So this is what Swami always said, and Swami used to tell us at that age itself that whatever you want, I am there, ask me. Swami used to say, never trouble parents, I am the only one for you, you should always ask only me, not parents.
Oh, that is great. That is wonderful. What a lesson to teach. Arvind, can you please now share with us some of your experiences in the higher secondary school?
Sairam, definitely. So my journey with Swami began at a very young age because both my parents were Swami devotees and I was enrolled into the Balvikas classes and very enthusiastically went for these classes on every weekend. So we used to learn all sorts of bhajans, Vedas, and even scriptures from the Bhagavad Gita. And to me, showing my devotion towards Swami was always me singing my favorite bhajan about my favorite deity at the peak of my voice. So this was my perspective of devotion, and that's how I showed it to Swami. However, this sort of devotion never really intensified into a desire to study at Swami's school. But I so happened to have the opportunity to study at Swami's school for 2 years when I was just about 15 years old. So when I joined Swami's higher secondary school, I was very confused and even perplexed seeing the sort of system that we had to follow. I always kept telling myself, Swami, I can still sing my favorite bhajan at the peak of my voice. Why do I have to wake up at 5 a.m. every day? Why do I have to sing Suprabhatam every morning, go for jogging exercises and live through this very rigorous routine? And I always kept asking myself that question. And gradually, I sort of even forgot about the question and I started enjoying the routine. And this is when I realized that Swami wanted us teenagers to be disciplined. And that, I believe, was the most important form of showing devotion towards Swami at that age.
Discipline is the hallmark of Sai devotee, isn't it? I completely relate to you when you said about the rigorous routine in the hostel. Mm-hmm. It was exactly like that in Anantapur as well. In the beginning, it was difficult. And like you said, I got used to it as the days went by. But I think that this training that Swami has given us really helps us in our everyday life, especially after we come out of the institutions. You know, when we are given so many responsibilities by the real world, all this discipline really comes in handy. And that makes us be very good citizens. Thank you, Arvind. Yeah. Utkarsh, please, could you now share your experiences in the university, please?
Yeah, Sairam. Unlike Prashant's experiences with Swami as a childhood, I was not aware of Swami as a kid. My maternal side has been a long-standing devotee of Swami. My mom is a great devotee of Swami. But then I only came to know of Swami in my later teens when I joined Swami's college as a student. And I've always admired the institution and Swami and the organization for all the good deeds and the philanthropic work that they undertake. But the divine experiences which everybody is sharing were very limited. Not limited in the sense I had just heard of them. I had not experienced in person. But then this incident happened where I met with a very serious accident. I broke my right arm, my main arm, and uh, all the doctors and the surgeons, all the medical experts from AIMS to super specialty hospital, everybody said that, sorry boy, your arm's lost. There can be nothing can be done to improve your hand. It's actually paralyzed for now, and at least you will have to wait for 2 or 3 years to see a minor development. So I was really heartbroken. Initially, I was really heartbroken, but then during one of the bhajan sessions, I just don't know, I just got some inner strength, some inner peace, and I started talking to Swami. And then I thought that it is he who has brought me into his canopy. It is he who has held my hand, and if he is holding my hand, my arm cannot be dead. So this was something which I was really sure of. I don't know how that surety came, how that confidence and conviction came, but it came from within. And guess what? After 3 months, I was playing cricket, and I was also included in the motorbike escort team, which escorted Swami in the sports meet of 2017-18. So, yeah.
This is beautiful, Utkarsh. Swami always takes care of us. Even if the best of doctors give up, our only doctor, that is Swami, is always by our side, isn't he? He puts us through these difficult times in our lives, but he also gives us the strength to face it. And also the learnings that we get from them are invaluable. Thank you so much, Utkarsh, for your experience. So, in the 3 phases that we were talking about, as a primary school child, Swami taught Prashant that Prashant can ask Swami for everything. He doesn't even want the primary school children, to ask their parents. Swami has taught the primary school children to ask him for everything. So he has repeatedly said to them during the holidays not to go home and ask for this and that from parents, but if they wanted anything, they had to ask Swami. See, that's how close Swami felt with the primary school children. And during the teenagers, Swami insisted on discipline. Discipline is like a fence for a sapling. And our teenagers are like the saplings that become trees when they become adults. So discipline is very important. And Swami taught that during the teenagers. And when students came out of the university, Swami taught them that surrender is important. And if you surrender, Swami will take care of everything. This is wonderful. Thank you so much for your experiences. Now, Prashant, we are put into this challenge of COVID, which nobody has experienced before. Could you tell us how you are practicing Swami's teachings in the current situation?
So basically starting, I have shifted to a complete new country, which is an alien place for me, that's UK. So, but one thing that is strong in my mind is wherever we go, the God remains the same. So for me, in my perspective, Swami is always there with me. As I said in his discourse, Swami used to always say that, Ni inta janta venta nenu untanu, in the meaning that wherever you go, I am beside you, below you, above you, beside you. Wherever you go, Swami is there with me. And Sai ante Oi antanu, Swami used to say, meaning that if you call Sai, I'll reply saying Oi. So this is what the confidence that Swami has given us. So keeping this in mind, wherever we are, whatever the situation is, whenever we are facing any difficulty, what I do is I just sing bhajans to myself, thinking of Swami, and that's the best solution to me for anything in my life. So that's what my solution for anything is, only bhajans.
That's great, Brother Prashant. And Arvind?
I completely agree with what Brother Prashant has just said, because especially during these times of lockdown, when we're all isolated inside our own houses, we tend to feel low and even alone at times. And this was especially very difficult for me, given that I had to revise for my final exams. So what I used to do was during my revision sessions, I used to plug in Swami's bhajans into my earphones and just listen to them, because when you immerse yourself in Swami's bhajans, Swami's literature, Swami's teachings, Swami's love just engulfs you and you don't feel alone anymore. Because Swami always says that he is always holding our hands, no matter what happens. And we just need to keep that in mind.
That's wonderful, Arvind. Barutkash?
Yeah, it is so amazing to see, and it is not a coincidence, like how Prashant and Arvind, they are both finding their relaxation in Swami's bhajan. It is a fact that we all find relaxation and comfort when we hear Swami's bhajan, and it is same with me. So when I'm alone in the house, like for the past 2-3 months, we are all inside the house locked up because of this crisis. So what I usually do is I listen to bhajans, I play guitar, I start composing things. This is all my time pass. But the more subsurface thing that I feel as I do is I talk to Swami. I share my secrets with him. I discuss my life with him. Okay. And in that silence, in that sheer silence of the room, of the house, I find my answers. That there is this saying that silence is through which Swami speaks to you. So this has actually happened, and I really feel that Swami was there whenever I said anything to him, whenever I asked for any help or shared any secret. He was there patting me, comforting me. As Swami says, this too shall pass.
That's marvelous, Utkarsh. Swami has given these wonderful treasures of bhajans, his literature, and books and everything for us to follow, even if we are within four walls. And also, you have tried to follow a Prashanti routine as well, right? And that is really great. And when you said about hearing Swami's voice in the depth of the silence, that is something wonderful. Yes, in silence we can definitely listen to Swami's voice. To add to that, seva is another thing. Seva is another opportunity during these difficult times. In Newcastle Sai Center, we've been taking this as an opportunity to shop for elderly devotees. Swami has been our guiding force throughout this time. And like Utkarsh said, this too shall pass. Thank you once again, brothers, for this wonderful discussion. We as Sai students would like to offer a bhajan at Swami's lotus feet on this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Sai Ram.
Wow, thank you uncles and auntie for that brilliant discussion. It's so special to listen to stories of how Swami has touched our lives. Thank you. Swami says, love all, serve all. And during these very strange and difficult times of coronavirus, it's especially important that we continue to serve and help those who are less fortunate than ourselves.
In March and May 2020, during the coronavirus lockdown period, devotees from the Sri Satya Sai Centre of Bolton very kindly participated in seva activities. This involved cooking hot, fresh meals and delivering them to the homeless people across Bolton. Devotees from the Sri Satya Sai Centre of Bradford regularly contribute and donate food items which are then distributed to the Bradford Metropolitan Food Bank on a Wednesday and Thursday and to the Salvation Army on a Saturday. The centre also works with the local community on a curry project where food is prepared fresh and served hot to the homeless. This service has been adapted during these strange and difficult times into a takeaway service. Here we can see the benefit to both the homeless and the local community. Devotees from the Sri Satya Sai Centre of Manchester participated in service activities during the coronavirus lockdown. They created face covers which were warmly welcomed by local residents and whomsoever required to help protect against catching the virus. They took part in the national initiative to provide free PPE face visors. And the SSE children showed their support for NHS frontline workers by creating these wonderful rainbow pictures. These are now displayed in the venue where they hold their regular centre activities. Devotees from the Sri Satya Sai group of Halifax very kindly donated over 100 packets of hot vegetable biryani for the underprivileged in Halifax. During the COVID lockdown, devotees from the Sri Satya Sai Centre of Newcastle have provided services to international students, helping with accommodation requirements, cooked food and family-like support. To the elderly, providing weekly groceries and check-in well-being calls. They have also been working with the West End refugee services to provide food, toiletries and clothes, and more recently provisions for newly born babies. We thank you, Swami, for giving us these unique opportunities to serve you and mankind, working in unity to spread your message of love. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you to everyone for their unwavering support and dedication in seva activities. And now, it's time to hear from our Bhagavan Baba, our Master and Guru. We have taken an excerpt from his divine discourse on Guru Poornima Day in 1988.
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా, ముఖ్యము మనం అనేక విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క సాధనలు చేస్తున్నాము. ఇంకా పైన ఈ సాధనతో కాదు, మనం ఆచరణలో పెట్టాలి.
Embodiments of divine Atma. We have been doing different types of sadhana for a long
ఏది
time.
చెప్పుతున్నామో, ఏది తలస్తున్నామో, ఏది మనం చేస్తున్నామో, ఈ మూడింటి యొక్క ఏకత్వాన్ని మనం నిరూపించాలి.
Enough of all sadhanas. We should practice now. We should prove the unity of thought, word and deed in our own
ది
action.
ప్రాపర్ స్టడీ ఆఫ్ మన్కైండ్ ఇస్ మ్యాన్. అదే అప్పుడు నీవు మానవుడిగా రూపొందుతావు.
Then only you can really become a proper man, and it is in this context it is
ఈ
said,
మూడింటి యొక్క ఏకత్వమే కింద కాకపోతే మనస్ అన్యత్, వచస్ అన్యత్, కర్మణ్ అన్యత్, దురాత్మనం, నీవు దురాత్ముడిగా మారిపోతావు.
if you cannot unify your word, thought and deed and make them go in three different directions, you are a duratma and not a mahatma at all.
అందుకోసమనే హార్ట్, హెడ్, హ్యాండ్, ఇది 3HV. ఈ మూడింటి ఎందుకు మనము సరైనటువంటి ఆచరణలో నిరూపించాలి, ఆదర్శంగా మనం నిరూపించాలి.
It is with reference to our heart, our head and our hand. We should prove ourselves as a model, as an ideal
కనుకొని
and as an
ఈనాడు
example.
ఆధ్యాత్మికమంతా కూడా కేవలం ఆడంబరంగా రూపొందుతూ ఉంటుండాలి.
Today all our spirituality is becoming only a big show.
కావలసిన ఉపన్యాసాలు చెప్తున్నాము,
We are delivering very big speeches.
కావలసిన సేవలు చేస్తున్నాము,
We are also undertaking
భజనలు
service.
సలుపుతున్నాము,
We are also doing bhajan
ఇంకా ఇంకా అనేక విధమైన సాధనలు చేస్తున్నాము.
and many more things
ఎన్ని
are
చేసి
undertaken.
ప్రయోజనం ఏంటి? మూడింటి యొక్క ఏకత్వం కాక
Without bringing about unity between thought, word and deed, what is the use of doing any number of things
ఈ
in any way?
సత్వరజో తమో గుణముల యొక్క ఏకత్వాన్ని మనం అనుభవించాలి.
We should experience the unity of sattva, raja and tamo
అప్పుడే
gunas.
మనకు ఆనందము,
Then only we are full of
అప్పుడే
bliss.
ఆత్మ సందర్శనం.
Then only we can get the vision of Atma.
ఆత్మకు ప్రత్యేకంగా ఒక చోటుకు మనం పోనక్కర్లేదు.
Atma cannot be found in a different
ఈ
place.
ఆత్మ ఒక చోటు నుండి ఒక చోటు కదిలేటువంటిది కాదు.
Atma is not one which moves from one place to another place.
దైవం ఎక్కడి నుంచినో ఎక్కడికో వచ్చి దర్శనమిస్తాడని భావించరాదు.
We should not consider God comes from one place to another place. to do
సర్వత్రా
darshan.
ఉన్నటువంటి వాడికి ప్రయాణం చేయవలసిన అవసరం ఏముంటుండాలి?
When God is all pervasive, where is the need for him to travel from one place?
రాకపోకలు లేనటువంటి యొక్క శక్తి దైవత్వం.
Divine power is one which does not have comings and goings.
కనుకనే మనం ఆచరించినప్పుడు ఈ ఆనందానికి మనం అర్హులమవుతాం.
When we practice things properly, we become entitled for experiencing
ఈ
the bliss.
ఐకమత్యం కావాలి.
There is need for unity.
ఏకత్వంలో మన ఆనందం ఇమిడి ఉంటుండాలి.
The entire bliss lies in unity.
ఐకమత్యమే సుఖము, అందరి క్షేమంబు, ఎంత కార్యమైన నెగ్గవచ్చు. చిన్న చీమలు చేరి సర్పంబునను బట్టి చంపుచుండుట లేదా జగతి యందు. ఐకమత్యమే సుఖము, అందరి క్షేమంబు, ఎంత కార్యమైన నెగ్గవచ్చు. చిన్న చీమలు చేరి సర్పంబును బట్టి చంపుచుండుట లేదా జగతి యందు. ఐకమత్యం, అందరూ ఒక్కటిగా చేరిందటంటే ఎంత సుఖం. నా వెనక ఇంకా 10 మంది ఉన్నారు అనేటువంటి ధైర్యము, ఆనందము, ఉత్సాహము, ప్రోత్సాహాన్ని కూడా నువ్వు చేకూరుస్తుంది.
Unity is joy, delight and happiness. Unity brings about the welfare of all people. With unity, any stupendous task and Himalayan, Herculean task could be accomplished.
అందరూ ఐకమత్యంగా పనిచేసి ఎంతటి కార్యాన్నైనా మనం సాధించవచ్చు.
With unity, any stupendous task could be accomplished.
చిన్న చిన్న చీమలన్నీ చేరి పెద్ద సర్పాన్ని కూడా చంపేస్తుండేది మనం చేస్తున్నాం.
We can see even small ants by coming together can kill even a big snake.
కనుక మానవత్వం అనేటువంటిది ఐకమత్యంగా ఉంటుంటే మనం సాధించలేనటువంటిది ఏమిటి ఈ జగత్తులో?
If there is unity among humanity, is there any work which cannot be accomplished at all?
ఐకమత్యం ఎప్పుడు మనకు లభిస్తుంది?
When can we get that unity?
మన హృదయాలు పవిత్రము గావించుకున్నప్పుడే ఈ ఐకమత్యం అనేటువంటిది మనకు లభిస్తుంది.
Only when we purify our hearts, we can achieve that kind of unity.
ఈ హృదయాలు పవిత్రమైనప్పుడే దివ్యత్వం అనే దాన్ని మనం అందులో ప్రతిబింబ చేసుకుంటాం.
Only when we purify our hearts, the divinity gets reflected in our hearts.
కనుక యూనిటీ నుండి ప్యూరిటీ నుండి డివినిటీ, ఈ మూడింటి ఎందుకు కూడా మనం అనుభూతి కావాలి. కానీ ఈనాడు యూనిటీ లేదు, ప్యూరిటీ లేదు, డివినిటీ లేదు, ఓన్లీ కమ్యూనిటీ. దీన్ని పట్టుకొని అల్లాడుతున్నాము. వీడు నావాడు వాడు నా, ఇదా మనం సాధించవలసినటువంటి ఈ తుచ్చమైనటువంటి యొక్క ఈ తుచ్చభావాన్ని దూరం చేసి యూనిటీ, మనం అందరూ ఒక దైవం బిడ్డలము. మన అందరి యందు ఉన్నటువంటి దైవం ఒక్కడే. ఏ జాతి మతము కులము భేదము వర్ణములు అనేటువంటి దాన్ని దూరము నెట్టి అందరూ ఒక అన్నతమ్ముల వలె ఒక ఆత్మస్వరూపుల వలె మెలగినప్పుడే ఇదే మానవత్వము, ఆనాడే దేశము నిత్య కళ్యాణంగా రూపొందుతుంది.
Unity leads to purity. Purity leads to divinity. Instead of that, if we only get divided and base all our things on community and differences, how can we have prosperity or joy? Only when we have this unity, purity and divinity, the entire nation would be happy, prosperous, and everyone would have welfare and
కనుక ఈ
progress.
సంకుచితమైనటువంటి భావాలను మనం నెట్టివేయాలి.
Give up this kind of narrow-mindedness and narrow qualities.
అందరినీ ప్రేమిస్తూ ప్రేమిస్తూ పోవాలి.
Develop that kind of love towards all people.
అంటే ఏమి, ఏదో వికారమైనటువంటి ప్రేమలో పోయి మరి ప్రమాదాలు తెచ్చుకోకూడదు.
It is not that kind of
అనగా ద్వేషము లేకుండా చూసుకోవాలి. అద్వేష్ట సర్వభూతానాం.
There should not be any enmity.
ఈ విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క ప్రేమతత్వాన్ని మనం పెంచుకోవాలి.
We should develop this kind of love free from enmity and wickedness.
అప్పుడే మన యొక్క జీవితము, మన యొక్క దైవత్వము, దివ్యత్వము ఏకత్వంగా మారిపోయి ఆనందాన్ని అభివృద్ధి చేకూరుస్తుంది.
Then only our lives become sanctified, divine, and we enjoy unity and bliss.
Thank you, Swami, for your wonderful message, calling for unity and love. And with both, there isn't a single task we cannot accomplish. We are now approaching the end of our program, and I have really enjoyed taking you through the lovely offerings to Swami. Our Region 5 President, Uncle Sanjay Vaja, will speak to us shortly. But first, let us all enjoy some beautiful bhajans taken from the crew retreat programs across the 80s and 90s as part of our closing prayer today. My humble thank you to Swami for this wonderful opportunity today. Jai Sai Ram.
Lord of truth and light, you make the stars to shine at night. You make the stars to shine at night. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are our Lord, our guiding light. You are our Lord, our guiding light. You make the sun to shine by day. You make the sun to shine by day. You are the one to whom we pray. You are the one to whom we pray. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are our Lord, our guiding light. You are our Lord, our guiding light. You are our parents and our friends. You are our parents and our friends. You are the love that has no end. You are the love that has no end. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are our Lord, our Satya Sai. You are the Father of mankind. You are the Father of mankind. You are the one who calms our fears. You are the one who calms our fears. You are the one who dries our tears. You are the one who dries our tears. You are our Lord, our Satya You are Lord our Satya Sai. You are Lord our Satya Sai. You are the cause of every life. You are the cause of every life. You are the Lord of truth and life.
प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् साई साचरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् साई साचरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणम् ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणम् चरणं चरणं साई साचरणम् शरणं शरणं साई साचरणम् प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् साई साचरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणम् ब्रह्मानंद प्रदायक चरणम् शरणं शरणं साई साचरणम् शरणं शरणं साई साचरणम् प्रातस्मरणं श्रीगुरुचरणम् स्वागतं श्री सत्य साई स्वागतम् स्वागतं स्वागतं श्री सत्य साई स्वागतम्
Come, oh my Lord, come to me.
स्वागतम् श्री सत्य साई स्वागतम्।
प्रणाम प्रणाम बाबा। प्रणाम प्रणाम बाबा। प्रणाम प्रणाम साई। नमो नमो साई। प्रणाम प्रणाम बाबा। ईश्वर अल्लाह ईशु पिता प्रभु। ईश्वर अल्लाह ईशु पिता प्रभु। बुद्ध महावीर तुम्ही हो साई। बुद्ध महावीर तुम्ही हो साई। सब धर्मों के मालिक साई। सब धर्मों के मालिक साई। भक्त जनों के जीवन साई। भक्त जनों के जीवन साई। प्रणाम प्रणाम बाबा। प्रणाम प्रणाम साई। नमो नमो साई। प्रणाम प्रणाम बाबा। ईश्वर अल्लाह ईशु पिता प्रभु। बुद्ध महावीर तुम्ही हो साई। सब धर्मों के मालिक साई। मालिक साई। सब धर्मों के मालिक साई। भक्त जनों के जीवन साई। भक्त जनों के जीवन सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की
Jai Sai Ram. I hope you've enjoyed today's Guru Poornima program. So Guru Poornima is a day dedicated to remembering the Guru with gratitude, to reflecting on the Guru's teachings, and resolving to put the teachings into practice daily. What a wonderful program we've had today, lots of beautiful little items. And I'd really like to thank our regional spiritual team for making sure that we have as many people taking part as possible. So we've had devotees from all across the region taking part in today's program, which has been really lovely to watch, really. So, for example, you look at the opening prayers, they were performed by families from Halifax who got together at a safe social distance to record the prayers. The Guru Paduka Stotram was put together by young adults from across the region. Then we had our bright shining lights, our SSE children singing their song as well. Again, from every centre that does SSE was represented in the song. We had the young adults from Newcastle, the alumni, sharing their memories and experiences from studying in Swami's institutions. I don't know about you, but I was left wanting to hear more stories and more experiences. So I'm hoping we can get them together for a separate satsang where we can go into a bit more detail and they can share more of their experiences. We then had a service update, looking at the projects that our devotees have been taking part in during the lockdown. So even in these very strange and very different times and difficult times, we're able to be out there and offer service to people in need. Then we had Swami's discourse. And we had bhajans as well. And the bhajans today were from the crew retreat. So these recordings were taken in the 1980s and 1990s. They're just wonderful, the amount of love and devotion and the quality of the recordings. And as many of you will know, Bal Uncle is putting the recordings together in little albums on our YouTube channel. So if you like the crew retreat bhajans, please visit our YouTube channel and you'll be able to download or watch as many as you want from there. I'd like to thank Shanti, our MC as well, and it's wonderful to see the confidence of our SSE children being able to take on this role of linking everything together and being a vital part of today's program. Also our media team, who've been working hard behind the scenes to put the videos together and merge it all together and do the wizardry and magic that we know that they do really well for the region. Thank you very much. And last but not least, of course, I'd like to thank Swami, without whom none of this would be possible. It's only through Swami's grace and will that we're able to get together and celebrate Guru Poornima. And this is a special time this year where we can actually take part and watch the programs from all the other regions across the UK and also the international programme. So I guess that's one of the benefits of being at home a little bit more. We can take part in things on a more global level. So all that is left for me to say is to wish you all that you stay safe, you stay well, and that hopefully we can get together physically sometime soon. Jai Sai Ram.